At the beginning of the 20th century, the automobile was not a symbol of freedom. It was a luxury, a fragile machine, owned only by the rich, driven on poor roads and maintained by specialists. For most people, cars were fascinating, but unreachable. That was about to change, not because of a faster engine, not because of better design, but because of one idea: a car for everyone. In 1908, Henry Ford introduced a car that would quietly reshape the modern world. It was called the Ford Model T. Ford did not invent the automobile. He did not invent the engine. What he invented was a system, a way to build cars not as handcrafted luxuries, but as reliable tools for everyday life. His vision was simple and radical. I will build a motor car for the great multitude. The true revolution of the Model T was not under the hood. It was in the factory. In 1913, Ford introduced the moving assembly line. Before this, building a car took more than 12 hours. With the assembly line, it took less than 90 minutes. Every worker performed a single task. Every part was standardized. The result? Costs collapsed, prices fell, and suddenly ordinary workers could afford the very product they were building. The Model T was not elegant, it was not quiet, but it was tough. It could handle mud, snow, broken roads, and rough terrain. Farmers used it as a tractor. Doctors used it to reach distant villages. Families used it to travel farther than ever before. The world became smaller. Cities expanded. Suburbs were born. The Model T didn't just move people, it moved society. Between 1908 and 1927, more than 15 million Model Ts were produced. No car had ever been built in such numbers before, and no car would be again for decades. The Model T proved something powerful. That technology does not change the world when it is advanced. It changes the world when it becomes accessible. Every affordable car today, every production line, every road filled with ordinary people driving ordinary cars, traces its roots back to one simple machine: the Ford Model T. The car that didn't just change transportation, it changed civilization.